Well, we're going to have a real good get-together tonight. A good actors workshop after the Doctors Consortium that we hold. Those are our investors and our supporters for Rio de Luz Location Studios and for the Actors Workshop and for Dreamweavers West, all the little development things that support the arts for us. And tonight I want to take for the actors and talk a little bit about a couple of our things that we talked about earlier for the Doctors Consortium. One is that many shows are getting ready to make the move now from the internet to broadcast markets. Tom Green's is one of them. He's been around a long time. He's shooting the show right from his living room, but he's going to affect the world. I know he's going to affect Hello Houston and Good Morning Gallup, shows that I've been on, and I understand that what their interests are in especially community involvement programming. And that brings me then to the productions that we're going to do and that our actors are probably going to be very interested in knowing more about. So one is The Good News, a show that we have as a regular weekly show, has segments. In the segments are different types of entertainment, from variety to melodrama to newsworthy stories that are of a beneficial nature to the community. And that's where our doctors come in, because we've reached out to them to help us in creating our shows. But an interesting show we have that it could be very exciting is a show where a nurse who works very hard and struggles to take care of children has to fight off Southern California Edison, and she beats him up pretty good. Things of an interesting nature that show that we're not all just sitting there taking it, if you know what I mean. The other thing is that one of the shows we're going to prep for and try to bring some actors to a point where they can service this picture is River Orphan. And River Orphan is slated for the spring, April, in San Diego County. And it's the story of a Marine. I talked about it earlier for the doctors today. He's come back home, and he's reintroduced to his grandmother's ranch, where he spent a lot of time growing up, he and his dog, and they are lucky enough to save a horse that's injured in the storm, and a relationship forms with a girl down the road, and the rest is, well, you'll have to buy a ticket, but it's pretty good. Also, the film I've been working on for quite a number of years, The Memories of Pat Garrett, is another show that we're going to finalize here at this studio in California, mostly on the towns that we're building there, in addition to our resident locations and our sound stages and the various improvements that we're making now on 170 acres, which will become closer to 400 acres in San Diego County, and then several locations between there all the way to Las Vegas, Nevada, including some of that very wild-looking country, desert kind of country out in Pahrump, Nevada. It's interesting because this workshop has a fee of $2,000 to join the workshop, and that's the commitment that you make. However, we only ask that you make a donation of $400 in cash to begin your relationship here and your workshop here, and the rest is done on a barter system, a trading system that we think encourages interesting and provocative interaction with the members, and it's creative in its own right. Hopefully these items are items that can be used in one of the motion pictures we're dealing with, or one of the television shows, or something of great interest. Now, I chose because I'm also just a member. I may assist you in directing this and in organizing certain things, but I'm just a member of the workshop. I'm a working actor. I'm a member of the Screen Actors Guild. I paid my dues. And what I've brought to barter is items of memorabilia in Hollywood that I hold very, very close to me and that mean a lot to me. And interestingly, if I can direct your attention over on this end of the room, that picture back there in the picture Wings is of Wallace Beery. And it is a very difficult to find picture and it's one of his best. Next to it, right in the middle, it's kind of small maybe for you to see from there, but we'll have inserts on this on our website later. That's actually William Boyd on a bicycle on Pacific Coast Highway, and I defy anyone to find that personal picture that I have. Next to that is a poster from the early days, Spencer Tracy. And then up here higher, that's Joey Brown, and then the Duke and myself up here above the fireplace. And over on this end, wonderful Will Rogers was, well, Will Rogers, I don't think he was even an actor. He was really a cowboy. And somehow he took to it, just like you might. And you never know until you try. And the Moss Creek Actors Workshop is about trying and doing and being. And I sure welcome those that are interested to come on board and to work with us. And I thank you very kindly. Thank you for coming this evening, and we'll look forward to talking to you later. Bye-bye. Please, no applause. Hold your applause. Leave some money at the door if you like. That's fine.